So we've pretty much covered the vector space model. It's important to realize you can use it in lots of places, right? In some places where maybe didn't seem like you could use it. Do you want to write a spam detector? You could write it with a vector space model. Pick a new email that comes in and does it look more like spam emails or non-spam emails? You could use it for patent infringement. Right? You got a new patent coming in. You want to see if any part of that patent infringes on the patents that your company has in its portfolio. Vector space model is useful for that. So you wrote a piece of code, and your employer wants to see if perhaps you borrowed that code from another code repository. Again, a vector space model is useful, although you have to tokenize very, very differently in this case. So lots and lots of applications. You can also use it for determining if words and phrases are similar to each other. We'll talk about that more in the next lecture. Okay. So let's summarize briefly. So vector space model, everything's a vector. You rank things by similarity of the vectors. Typically, words are dimensions. Don't have to be, but that's usually what happens. The really important part of the whole model is term weighting. So TF-IDF is universal weighting, and using it is a lot better than not using it. There are lots of variants, but the version that I showed you is pretty good out of the box. It's a heuristic model, and it's pretty easy to incorporate lots of ideas that we'll see later in the course into this model.